if you hear like that, that's my chair. I'm sorry. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It is the end of this year and I decided that I wanted to do like a 2020 reflection and also talking about my goals for 2021 video. And first of all, I wanted to wish everyone a happy new year because I'm pretty sure I'm uploading this on the 1st of January, which is crazy to think about that it's already 2021. This year went by so fast, but at the same time it went by so slowly because I didn't do much, as most of us probably. So yeah, 2020, what a year. I don't think any one of us has expected the year to go as it did. I think if we made it through the whole year, we can make it through whatever 2021 will throw at us. And I just wanted to say, if you had a really bad year, I really hope that 2021 will be much better for you. And if you had a good year, I want you to know that you don't have to feel guilty about having a good year in times where the majority of people had probably the worst year of their lives. Whatever it may have been that made your year great, just be thankful for that and don't feel guilty for it. In general, I hope that 2021 will be better for everyone, no matter how your year went this year. I think everyone learned a bit about themselves. I hope that everyone always learns something about themselves at the end of the year, but I think this year was a very intense year in terms of self-reflection and thinking and just spending time with yourself. So let's talk about my 2020. Oh boy, I don't even know what exactly to tell you because, to be honest, I don't remember much. My memory is so bad. It's always have been bad, but because this year was like so uneventful, it's just, I don't remember much. I kind of think that 2020 was a waste of time, and that's partly my own fault because I let myself wait for things to get better instead of just making the best out of the situation, and I think a lot of us were like that. So I guess what I'm trying to take into 2021 is to, instead of waiting for things to open up again, instead of waiting for seeing my friends again, I should just try and make the best out of my alone time and out of the time that I have. I think this year was the year I cried the most, and it was definitely also the year I felt the loneliest. But anyway, so I started my year pretty good actually. It was my last month of traveling, so I started this year with a kind of bittersweet taste because even though I'm always a person that is excited for the new year, I'm a huge resolutions fan. I'm a huge fan of new beginnings, and that's why the new year always comes with a lot of excitement for me. But this year it also came with the sadness of knowing that the new year marks also the beginning of my last travel month. And with March coming around and me being stuck in lockdown, I decided to shave my head. I was that cliche. I was baking banana bread and I was shaving my head. With shaving my head and having to learn to accept myself without anything to hide behind it was definitely a journey, and it helped me so much in regards of self-acceptance, and I'm very proud of myself that I actually went through with it. And also it brought so many people to my channel here, and I also got so many nice messages of people telling me like how my video has affected them and showing me pictures of their shaved heads. So I just wanted to say a quick thank you for all the love that my channel has gotten, especially in March and April. It got me through like the whole first lockdown because I just had always messages to wake up to, and they were always kind and super nice, so that was amazing. So thank you very much. So overall, I can't really say that 2020 was a bad year, but I also can't say it was a good year. It was far away from good. Okay, so let's talk about my goals for 2021. I personally am a huge fan of making resolutions and setting up goals, and especially doing that in the new year. I know that you don't have to wait for new beginnings to start something new, but I'm a person that gets highly motivated by the thought of a new beginning, and the new year is just the perfect time for me to get my shit together. So I divided my goals into 6 categories. Okay, let's start with my free time goals, and literally all of the goals are technically free time goals, but maybe you see why I put these in there and the others in the others. That was kind of weird, but whatever. My first goal is to fill a whole journal. I definitely got better at journaling this year, but the thing is, I mainly journal whenever I feel super sad and I just want to let out my frustration and my anger. And while I think that is a great way to sort out my thoughts and just to let out all the steam, I do think I should start writing about happy moments too, because if you go through my journal, I look like a really sad kid, like really sad. I'm not that sad, I have many happy moments too, so I do want to include more of the good times in my journal as well, just for me to look back on. Then another goal is to fill a whole sketchbook. My last sketchbook took me 2 years to complete, and I want to be a little bit more creative this year. I want to draw more. I want to get better in so many things, so I thought the best way to include that in one big goal is to fill a sketchbook and just practice and practice and practice. And then the last goal in this category is to read 24 books. To make it a little bit more specific, I want 5 out of these 24 books to be non-fiction. I started reading non-fiction a little bit this year, but not enough, and I think it's a great to learn something without actually having to sit down and study something. So if you have any recommendations about non-fictional books, let me know. They can literally go in any direction. I'm not bound to a genre, so I would love to hear what your favorite non-fictional books are. I also, and this will tie in with my language goal, want to read 2 Spanish books and 2 Greek books. Next category is my language goals. I definitely want to get better in Greek. I can speak it pretty well. I can also read it. My writing is pretty bad, not gonna lie. But for those of you who don't know, I'm half Greek, and I also had once a week Greek classes from grade 1 to grade 9. Fun time. But now we don't really speak much Greek at home, and it is now my own responsibility to learn the language more and to make sure that I won't lose my vocabularies, that I won't lose my ability to speak and understand it. I definitely want to read more in Greek. I want to try and find more Greek YouTubers so that I can watch something in Greek, and I also want to try and see if I can find some good songs so that I can all just incorporate the language more into my daily life without actually having to sit down and study it. And my other language goal was actually my goal for this year as well, and I did not do anything for it, and that is to pick up Spanish again. I had Spanish in school for 2 or 3 years, I'm not really sure, and I absolutely love the language. And to make my goal a little bit more specific, I want to try and do the DELE A2 or B1 exam. I don't know how realistic that is. I would prefer to do the B1. I haven't spoken any Spanish in 2 years now, so I don't know if I will actually be able to do B1, but you know what? We're just gonna try, and if I think I'm not good enough for B1, I will try and do A2. I wasn't sure if I want to put it out there, but I think it's a good thing to put your goals out there, to tell people about it, so that even though if they don't actively hold you accountable, I now know that technically there are people out there who know that I wanted to do that, so I'm hopefully gonna do it. I really want to. Then my next category is social media. I want to be more active on my art account. I reactivated it a few months ago, but I've barely posted anything on it since then. So I'm gonna try and post more often, and that goes hand in hand with me filling my sketchbook, so I kind of have these goals connected in hopes that I will complete them both. Another thing is to post 52 videos this year, which translate into 1 video per week. I'd say I was pretty good this year with posting quite regularly. There were a few months where I kind of slacked a little bit, but then there were also months where I put out more than 4 videos a month. So I think I did I probably didn't do 52. The intention were there, okay? But this year I really want to make it happen. I'm not a fan of putting down like follower goals because these are not in my control. I mean, yes, I can put out more and better content, but in the end, you decide if you want to follow me or not, and in the end, the algorithm decides how many people are going to see my video or not. And so I don't really like putting out follower goals, but I did think about a number. I wasn't sure if I want to put it out there because I feel kind of stupid if I don't reach it and I put it out there and then I just gained like maybe 1 follower in a year, and then it's just like, you know, kind of weird. But I'm really bad at thinking of realistic numbers, because at first I was like, let's try and reach 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year, because that just sounds nice. You know, 5,000 subscribers, that just is a nice number. But I'm not really sure if that's any realistic, considering the growth my channel is doing right now, which is very slow, which is fine. So I toned it down to 3,000 subscribers. I don't know if that's gonna happen. Maybe I will even go backwards and I will end up with 10 subscribers at the end of the year. That's a possibility. That's nothing in my control. But if you want to help a girl out and you like what you're seeing up till now, it would actually mean a lot to me if you would consider subscribing and maybe sharing my channel with a friend. But yeah, I'm just gonna put it out there. It's very scary for me to do that, but on the other hand, I'm gonna continue putting out content. I'm gonna continue putting it out mainly for myself because I enjoy doing that. So if it doesn't happen, it's not the end of the world. And I'm pretty sure I still enjoyed putting out every video that I will eventually upload. The next category I called adult things because I didn't really know what else to call it. So I want to try and get a job. I hope the situation will be better in 2021 for people who are unemployed at the moment, because I also tried to find a job in 2020, and even though I had short jobs here and there, and I do have each month a job that gets me paid a little bit, but because I don't spend much time on it, I don't get much money at the end of the month because it's just a very short job, but at least I have something. But I want to try and get a job in which I know at the beginning of each month how much I will earn at the end of it. So that's a very regular job, and hopefully also a job that I can do often enough to earn enough money at the end of each month. And then another thing is to move out. This is kind of unnecessary to put it on my list because, as I said, I will start university to 99% this March, and none of the universities are even close to where I live right now, so I would have to move. But I still wanted it to be on my goals list because it is a huge goal of mine to finally move out and live on my own or live with other people together. And I'm actually really excited to finally be looking for my own apartment. I can't wait to get all the answers from every university so that I can finally start planning my life, because right now it's very uncertain and I don't know where I'll end up, and you know, so please, dear universities, hurry up a little bit. And the last thing that I'm not sure what category I should put it in is to say yes more often to opportunities. I'm a person, I'm very scared to do things because I'm always scared that I will do them wrong. It's very hard for me to motivate myself to find a job because I'm always scared that I will be bad at it. So I don't want to go through that. Or other opportunities, I don't know, just in general opportunities that might open up. I'm a person that rather says no so that I can't do any mistakes. But that is such a stupid mindset, and I definitely need to work on it a lot. But you know, I'm positive. 2021 will be a year of many opportunities and many yeses. So these were all my goals for 2021. I hope you maybe got some inspiration out of this. You maybe sat down and planned your own year. And if you already have some resolutions written down, feel free to share them down below if you want to. And again, I want to wish everyone a happy new year. And I hope you're going to achieve all the goals that you set for yourself the upcoming year. And yeah, I think that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I haven't uploaded a real chatty video in I think ever, but I hope it wasn't too boring to just listen to me talk. And if you enjoyed this video, it would mean a lot to me if you would consider subscribing and liking the video. And if you think there's a friend out there who might enjoy my content, feel free to share my videos with them. And I'm gonna see you next time. Bye! Oh, I forgot I had tea!